Hey there. I've talked to a lot of business owners and marketing leaders over the course of these past years that I've been in the industry, and I find that businesses tend to operate their marketing one of two ways. So I'll describe them to you, and then you try to figure out where you fit in, okay? So, a very common method or approach to marketing is to do something that's based on cash flow. Basically, how much extra money do we have coming in from business? Okay, we'll go ahead and put that out towards marketing, or we'll try to find some money because we need to do more marketing because we need more business. So the marketing tends to be much more tactic oriented. It's not really thought of strategically throughout the whole year, and it is based upon how much money is available to do the marketing. And then there is version number two, companies that decide this is how much money we want to make this year and or in the next 6 months, and this is a strategy we're going to use to bring in that business, and this is how much it's going to cost for us to execute on that strategy. This is what we believe the costs will be, and here's the return we think we're going to get, the return on investment. So they project that out ahead of time. Now, which one of these approaches sounds like the one that's going to help a company move on a regular basis in a growth pattern? I'm pretty sure you didn't say it was strategy number one. I don't think many of us look at the coming year, 2015, and think, gee, I want to do the same amount of business that I did last year. No, we always want to do more, right? Now, things can happen where that we can set plans and they don't work out, and that's okay. I mean, there's things we can't control. Sometimes economic conditions affect us. Maybe certain things happen within the industry. Maybe if we're trying to launch a new product line, we're trying to target different people in a market segment that we haven't, targeted before. These take extra effort and time. We don't know what the results are going to be. That's understandable. But if you're doing the exact same business, from last year, the year before, and the year before, and you've got the exact same business going forward, and you're not seeing progressive growth, and it's because you're not getting regular, predictable business based on predictable marketing methods, then something's gone awry a little bit here. Now, the reason why people wouldn't do marketing style number two, where we're going to make a plan, we set goals, make a plan, act on it, and measure our results, is they're just not ready to set goals. Now, it may be your decision to make those goals. It may be the decision of others to set those goals, but it's very hard for anybody in marketing to do anything very successful if they don't have goals to work on. Business goals, primarily, is where you start, and revenue is often a huge number in that, but it could also be some other growth-related numbers in terms of size or profitability that could play a role. But then once those are established within a timeline, you use a SMART strategy. SMART means specific, measurable, attainable, repeatable, and timely. That's the acronym. So if you haven't heard of this, I'm sure you have. Please tell me you have, but just in case you haven't, that's the way you set a goal. So once you've got SMART goals in place for business, it's much easier than to say, as in marketing, now here's how we're going to set our goals to accomplish the business goals. And very often then we're looking at what are the best channels for us to take, and then what are the kinds of monies that we need to put towards all of that. Marketing is always an investment. You always have to put in money up front. If we plan to market based on cash flow, the company can't grow because we're always dealing with this cash flow problem, and the allocation's not enough to get us to the next level. So part of the fear, though, of course, is the plan. What is the best plan for us? And it's nice when we have tried and true things that are known that we can predict. There are certainly some things that are much safer and predictable than others. And that's not what we're going to have in this upcoming webinar. Just FYI, I know you wish, well, tell me the secret to marketing. Okay, well, every business is different, so we can't. But what we can do, which is part number two that's critical here, is you have to measure the results. You have to measure your money. And that's what we want to address in this upcoming webinar called Put Your Marketing Money Where Your Mouth Is. Basically, are you allocating the funds towards what you want to accomplish next year? And then are you tracking it? And this can be tough. It's more than just what we're doing in QuickBooks here, like looking at our vendors and seeing how much money we're spending. We've got a spreadsheet that we're going to use as the primary tool to show you how you can use this tool yourself to track expenses all year long based on the activities that you have planned. And it does a great job. We calculate not just in how much you spent to get the trade show or to do the direct mail, but we're also factoring in salaries or people's time that is spent in the marketing program too, so you can get a much more global picture. So check out this webinar. I don't think you've ever find anything like this, well, too much on the internet. This is special because we're here to help you specifically. These You webinars are called You webinars because it's about you. It's not about marketing a webinar to 50 people and we hope to get all 50 in there and we blast them with information. We carry on conversations with everyone who attends and we bring valuable information when we do that initially and then answer their questions. So this is like, free information for you. No hooks, no special promos or anything like this. We just want you to be ready for 2015 to do something outstanding for your company. So it's the second week in December, Tuesday and Thursday, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have 1 or 2 dates so that you can pick which one makes the most sense to you. And I am excited about talking about you and your business very soon.